Welcome to Sheffield in the heart of England, a city proud of its industrial heritage, but now known for its diverse links to the arts, culture and of course sport. The city's famous water garden provides a tranquil retreat for both locals and visitors alike from the hustle and bustle of modern city life. Just minutes away from the intense atmosphere of Forge International Sports Centre, which plays host to the English Volleyball Association National Cup Finals. In today's show, it's the Women's Cup Final, with Malory London attempting to emulate their men's team winning the league and cup double in 2002. Here to stop them in a repeat of last year's final are Loughborough students. Just about the entire England squad is on show across both these teams. Malory London has a perfect blend of experience and emerging talent. Let's check out the Malory key players. Tallest player on court is Mallarky at 1.90 m. At only 23 years old, Mallarky has already established herself as the country's leading middle blocker. With Mo Glover, you never get less than 100%. The southpaw hitter has a list of playing credits that make sweet reading, and all achieved with the same passion. She hits hard, plays hard, and shouts hard. You can bet Glover won't be far from the action. Last up is setter Audrey Cooper. Only Mo Glover comes close to matching the achievements of this woman. The pinnacle of her career was a 9th place in the beach volleyball with Glover at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. Coops, as she's known on court, will run the show for Mallory. Loughborough students have an abundance of talent just waiting to mature on the big stage. Chantal Mortimer isn't far from being the finished article. The 26-year-old former international netball player has a jump that most male players would kill for. Today's final is a valuable experience for the ambitious middle blocker. Rachel Bragg has the talent to go all the way. The 16-year-old makes up a trio of middle blockers that will be hoping to stop Mallory's power game at the net. Bragg has a gun of an arm, so watch out for her trademark quick attacks. It's difficult to select individual key players from such a talented squad, but Rachel Laybourne is a powerful hitter, and Loughborough's success could rest on the 19-year-old's ability to deliver the killer shots from her new position out on the wing. All in all, it's a mouth-watering tie in prospect, so let's go courtside to join the officials Steve Walton and Elaine Diplock as they prepare to welcome the teams onto court. Good crowd here at Forge International Sports Centre. I'm delighted to say I'm joined by Gary Duncan of Bologna Volleyball Club. Gary, London Mallory have had the better of Loughborough students most of the year in the National League, but in a cup final event like this, it's possible Loughborough could turn them over?
It's possible, Simon. Yeah, I think that in the past, Mallory do have the depth of experience, but it's all to play for. It's just one game on one day. The result could go either way.
Well, so many of these young Loughborough students are now getting more experience out on court in the big games. And Carly Williams will be starting as the setter. She's on court because of Lucy Wick's ankle injury earlier in the season. Leana Herbert is going to start through the middle with Chantal Mortimer, and Jennifer Taylor, Katy Virr and Rachel Laybourne will be supplying the firepower out on the wings. In the different coloured shirt, the Loughborough player, defensive specialist, will be Karin Ashwandin. Coaching staff Craig Handford and Henrik Lacomi oversee the full-time training programme at Loughborough University. Gary, it's got to be an advantage to be training 4 or 5 times a week.
Absolutely, it makes a massive difference. There are no distractions with work or full-time employment. They can just crack on and hone the skills to a far sharper point.
Malory London then have achieved everything not on a full-time programme. Most of these women have full-time jobs. In shot, Audrey Cooper coming out onto court, the setter and captain that leads this team so well. Natasha, Maddox, Amanda Glover and Maria Constantinou will be providing the shots out on the wing, and through the middle, Suze Angus starting with Lisa Mallarky. Number 18 in the different coloured shirt is Brenda Molyneux playing the libero position, and coach Jeff Williams, who's already had a win with his men's squad this weekend, is ably assisted by Carol Barham, whose daughter Sarah Barham will also be playing for Mallory. Well, the game got off to a cagey start with neither team imposing themselves. We joined the match in set 1 with captain Natasha Maddox serving for London Mallory. They lead 16 points to 13. Oh, Gary, we're approaching a really crucial stage of this game.
Yeah, Mallory just have the edge here. They're looking to exert the pressure through the serve and on defence, and not looking to make basic errors, although slipping up quickly there.
The pressure released on Loughborough. A net touch signalled by the officials on Malory London, so consequently any offence by touching the net, automatically the ball reverts to the opposition. Ball spread wide by Cooper. Glover can't put the ball on the floor. Chance for Loughborough to score, but the set's too wide. And a celebration from Glover as the ball goes into the aerial. It's another point for Mallory, takes them to 17-14 in this first and crucial set in this Women's Cup final. Left-hand serve then. Mo Glover goes down the line onto Katy Virr. The middle attempt from Loughborough students doesn't connect. Oh dear, but the ball straight into the net from Glover. She won't want to see that one again.
She won't be very pleased about that, no. Having played at the highest levels, she would rather forget that, and I'm sure she quickly will as she sets up to receive serve here.
Yes, needed the driver, but ended up taking the sandwich. So an error from Mallory, another point to students. Good connection this time through the middle for Mallory, but the students have kept it alive. Wonderful defence from them. Ball out wide to Constantinou, and she gets it in down the line. A good shot from her off balance.
Yeah, she didn't have a lot of options there, but she used her vision very well. She saw the opportunity emerging down the line here. She was caught off guard by the set. You can see her come from inside to out here, reaching hard, sees the space down the line, executes it perfectly.
Good shot under pressure, but into the net. A service error for Mallory. The students pleased about that because it keeps them in touch. Just 2 points down in this first set. You can see the coaches patrolling very close to the court. They're allowed to do that now in volleyball. And Craig Handford, the coach of Loughborough students, passing on instructions to his team constantly. Good pass in from there, and chance to kill for Laybourne, and she does. Laybourne's the cannon in this Loughborough team and does her job effectively there.
Yeah, she doesn't need inviting twice on these opportunities. Unique hitting style, in fact, but sees the seam perfectly in the block and drills it into the corner.
Good shot from her. Katy Virr serves for Loughborough. Oh, but equally good shot from London Mallory, and Lisa Mallarky and Audrey Cooper come back with some superb volleyball.
Loughborough could do nothing here. It's a tremendous shot from Mallarky. One-footed takeoff and a quick behind ball from Cooper. Fantastically executed by Mallarky.
An effective D attack from Mallory. And a good shot to try under pressure. And now on comes number 5. It's Rachel Bragg, and she replaces Leana Herbert as another middle blocker. And Rachel Bragg, just 16 years old, a player to watch for the future. And Gary, you've been talking about her. You reckon if she stays in this country for more than maybe 2 or 3 seasons, it'll be amazing?
Indeed, yeah, the potential that she's displaying in recent times is immense, and you're quite right. I would be very surprised, and in a small way disappointed if she stays in this country, because the potential she could see through abroad is immense.
Well, Bragg is out on court now. She played last year in the Under-18s Girls' Cup final, so this is her first chance to play in a Senior Cup final. And I'm sure there'll be many more to come. Laybourne, though, with the serve for Loughborough students. Ball behind to Constantinou. Good attack from her, good defence from Laybourne. Ball wide to Jennifer Taylor, and the number 7 for Loughborough students gets the ball onto the floor to keep them in touch in this set.
Great shot this from Jennifer Taylor. Sees the block forming cross, turns line and drills hard off the hands of Mallory for the point. Great play.
Just 1 point in it now. 19-20, Loughborough students down. Ball wide to captain Maddox. Oh, great finish from her. Nothing Laybourne could do about that.
Absolutely transfixed the defence of Loughborough there with the height and pace of this shot, crossing hard through the seam of the block. The block doesn't actually get sealed here, and it does expose the Loughborough defence.
Great shot from the Mallory captain. 21-19 to Mallory, but a service error from Constantinou, and you can see there the pressure relieved on the Loughborough students as they celebrate that point. And it's Rachel Bragg back at the service line. Tough serve wide on Mo Glover. Great pass from her. Again they go to Maddox. Maddox just getting the ball down the inside of Chantal Mortimer's block.
Yeah, Maddox there showing the get out of jail free card and drilling hard between the block, hands and the net there for the side out to Mallory and the point. Great play.
22-20 up, and Jeff Williams makes his first coaching move for Mallory. Off comes Suze Angus, and on comes experienced England player Pat Gradwell-Doyle in the middle. Mallarky then with the serve. Karin Ashwandin just keeps the ball alive, and it's dumped over by Virr. Chance to kill then from Mallory. Oh, more great defence from Katy Virr. Ball set wide to Jennifer Taylor, and there's a block from Pat Gradwell-Doyle, introduced onto court for that, and comes up with the point for Mallory.
Great play from Pat here. She'll be pleased with an early result as she comes onto court. She seals the block well. Point Mallory.
That's forced a timeout. Let's hear what Coach Craig Handford has to say.
We can keep squeezing something out of what defence we're in here, yeah? Real good job, real good job. But work hard, a little bit harder for me on the reception when it comes to that, yeah? We work a little bit harder on reception. We stay with them here. We stay with them. Try point for point and we nick it at the end.
Come on, yeah, now, now!
No problem.
Hang on.
Gary coach Craig Handford really fancying his team's chances if they can stay within just a couple of points of Malory.
Yeah, he's exhorting his team to focus hard on the key point in any rally, the first pass. Crucial part. Let's see what happens.
Mallarky with the serve. And it's a first pass error. That's not what Handford was looking for. And that's taken Malory to set point 24-20. Mallarky still with the serve. Again, deep onto Katy Virr. Better pass from her this time. Wide to Jennifer Taylor, and a great stuff block from Mo Glover. No wonder she's delighted about that. Gets up over the net and shuts the ball back into court. And a delighted Mo Glover does the job, taking the first set for London Malory, 25 points to 20. Set 2 was a carbon copy of the first. Loughborough went neck and neck with Malory for most of the game, but the London team pulled out the big shots late on to take the set with relative ease by the same margin as set 1, 25 points to 20. The Loughborough coaching staff of Craig Handford and Henrik Lacombe had a real challenge on their hands to raise their young team spirits coming into set 3. Loughborough don't train 5 days a week for nothing though, and one thing is for certain, fitness wouldn't be an issue. Craig Handford was definitely looking to take the match to 5 sets. We join set 3 at Loughborough with Audrey Cooper to serve for Malory. Cooper then. Good serve onto Katy Virr, but a nice pass there. And I think Mo Glover thought that that was possibly a handling infringement by the Loughborough setter, but Steve Walton, the first referee, doesn't think so. And consequently, the ball dropping into Malory's court. Loughborough get off to a 1-point-to-love start. And this is the set they need to win, full stop. They're not going to win it with serves like that, though.
No, this is it. The problem that Loughborough have to overcome is tentative serving, and the pass does need to be drilled a little more efficiently. Malory will keep the pressure on. They will not back down, and 2-0, they will still drive Loughborough as hard as they can into the ground.
So Mark then with the serve for Malory London. Well, an attempted play from Carly Williams and Chantal Mortimer, just going round the back of her setter, but a hitting error and a free point for Malory. Again, the serve from Mark. Karin Ashwandin, the Loughborough, keeps it alive. A big swing from Katy Virr, and it's recycled really well by Malory. Once again, that play round the back, and it's another mistake from the students.
Yeah, Loughborough being a little bit knocked off the rhythm. This 2-0 lead, there's still a long time to go in this game. You just need to settle the nerves a bit, relax a bit more, and ease their way back into this set.
Well, good scrapping in defence from London Malory, keeping them in the game. And this time, a middle connection for Loughborough students, and Chantal Mortimer manages to put the ball on the floor.
Great shot this here. Sees Maddox fronting her up, and just a small turn of the wrist and a snap down. Point goes to Loughborough. Great shot that.
Carly Williams with the serve for Loughborough students. This time, a reverse set to Natasha Maddox, and once again, superb hitting from her.
Yeah, she really is going to play a key role in maintaining the momentum that Malory have. Very difficult to stop, very tall, very fast, very experienced.
It's a good front line now for London Malory. Maddox, number 11, Glover, and number 12, Pat Gradwell-Doyle. This is going to be tough for Loughborough to get past. Good defence from Sue Mark. Ball out wide once again to Maddox, but Loughborough students deciding to go to the back line, and Jennifer Taylor again. She's still not able to put the ball down. A good call from first official Steve Walton, spotting a handling fault on Gradwell-Doyle.
Yeah, clearly you can see there that the ball coming to rest, and almost an admission of guilt from Gradwell-Doyle there as she hides the offending hand behind her back.
Chantal Mortimer with the serve for Loughborough. Great pass in from Malory. No power this time from Glover, that's unusual. And a chance for Laybourne to kill, but great defence. Good work from Mallarky, but the ball too wide for Maddox to get the ball over the net. And that's another point for Loughborough, and every time Malory looked like they're going to get away, Loughborough pegged them back, either by good play or mistakes from the London team. Another dreadful serve into the net from Mortimer this time. As we heard Gary Duncan say earlier, serving is going to be crucial for the students. 5-4 then, Malory lead. Captain Maddox with the serve. Ashwandin with a great pass into Williams. Laybourne still not able to make the kill, but a net touch there from Doyle.
Yeah, she won't be happy about that. That's the second error she's made. She'll want to make amends quickly, but unnecessary over-trying there from Malory. It just might give Loughborough some hope, though.
Well, that's the sort of call Elaine Diplock, the second official, likes. Player falling right into the net there. Well, easy to spot. Ball out wide once again to Glover. This time Glover gets some heat on it and works the ball off the outside hand of Laybourne. Once again, the Malory blockers lining up at the net, and you can see there Audrey Cooper and Gradwell Doyle just talking about the attackers that they're going to be facing. Good serve once again, puts the pressure on students, and Sumar just missing the block on Rachel Laybourne.
Unfortunate there, in fact, she lined up very well, but Laybourne just giving enough heat on the ball to drive it back out of court.
Coach Craig Handford watching on as Loughborough students peg Malory point for point. 6-all in this set, and that's a class kill from Pat Gradwell Doyle through the middle.
Yeah, she'll be pleased with this. Couple of errors she's made early on, but certainly more than making up for it here with a great kill from what is a great set from Cooper.
Fantastic work from both those players. They played for a number of years, of course, in the England and Great Britain side. But once again, Malory lining up there at the net. Cooper just positioning herself, so she's making it difficult for the Loughborough players to see, but it needs the ball to come over the net in the first place. And as you saw there, the ball going straight into the middle of the net. 7-all then. And it's Rachel Bragg with the serve in this third set, a set that the Loughborough students have to win to stay in this cup final. Again, class through the middle. Wonderful shot from Lisa Mallarky, unstoppable.
Fantastic here. Cooper, it doesn't really matter where she's getting the ball past her at the moment. She's making up for it in bundles. Superb execution from Mallarky through the middle.
Cooper putting on a real setting masterclass so far in this game. Once again, ball wide and behind, this time from the backcourt, one-on-one. Natasha Maddox makes the play.
Lovely, lovely lineup here from Maddox. Well balanced, well poised, both hands fully penetrating the net. Great point from Malory.
2-point advantage then for Malory. Cooper serves. Good connection in the middle there with Mortimer and Williams, but it's defended by Malory. Wonderful defence from Loughborough this time round. Laybourne rolls the ball back over, and Gradwell Doyle leaves it. Mo Glover thinks it's out, but the lines person has called it in.
Very tight call this. Let's watch this ball closely. Very close. All that needs to happen is one small piece of the ball needs to contact one piece of the line and it's in.
Good call by the lines person. Jennifer Taylor then with the serve for Loughborough. Ball dug wide by Cooper, kept alive by Laybourne, and a great kill from Virr. Once again working off the block, but Cooper making a really great effort in defence.
Good awareness here from Virr, actually. She sees she gets stuck under the ball a bit and works it hard off the seam here between Mallarky and Mark. Great shot. Katy Virr here showing two fingers, letting everybody know in defence she's going to block cross court. But critically, you've got to get the ball in if you're going to implement the plan.
Frustrating for Loughborough students, and I'm sure frustrating for the coaching staff. Malory once again taking that lead, and you can hear there Cooper shouting out the instructions, keeping an eye on this game as it goes along. Good defensive play from her. Maddox wide. This time Jennifer Taylor making the play. It's back court to Laybourne. She takes the pace off the ball. And it's a scrappy rally. Neither team really managing to get hold of the ball yet. Another great play, this time from Ashwandin, the Loughborough. And nobody can get enough heat on this ball to put it down. It's still alive. Glover digs it high up to the roof for Maddox. Maddox going straight into the middle of the net after a really long and tiring rally. It's 10 points all.
Yeah, expensive mistake from Maddox perhaps here in this third set. Tada's perhaps showing, and certainly one thing's for sure, that Loughborough will believe that they can take this now.
Williams then with the serve. Good pass though from Sumark. Out wide to Glover. And she works that off the inside blocker's hand. And nothing Katy Virr can do to control it in defence.
Yeah, hard-driven ball here. Flailing hand from Katy Virr. As you say, nothing she can do to stop that. Great power from Cooper.
Service from Mallarky. Malory once again have that one-point advantage. Wide set from Cooper. Oh, good defence down the line from Loughborough off that power shot from Maddox. And it's still alive. They're not letting this point die. And a good swing from Laybourne, possibly going out, but Sumark deciding to play it.
Yep, she hit it with enough conviction here that drawing Susan Mark into believing that ball was going to go in, so she had to play it in the end.
Rachel Laybourne then, just encouraging Rachel Bragg as she comes on. Into the front line. A good pass from Glover. And a tight reverse set. That definitely touched the block. So the ball's still in play. Another error from Maddox. She's going to be upset with herself.
Yeah, she's not going to be pleased. As she's shown already, she's maybe weakening a bit. She needs to steel herself here as they enter into the second half of this crucial third set.
Mortimer then with the serve, and it's a good one. Ball wide to Glover, and Glover's class there, under pressure, and drills the ball into the back court. Fantastic,
yeah, no second ask needed. She sees the block line and cross, and just hammers it line. Great shot.
12-all then, set 3. Great middle play from Rachel Bragg, and that's exactly what we've been talking about, Gary.
Yeah, phenomenal shot, great power, great angle. No way Mallory were going to get a hand on that ball. That's exactly what Loughborough want.
Good kill then. Finally gives Loughborough a lead, 13-12. Katy Virr with the serve. Down the line to Mallarky. Another chance for Glover to kill, and she does so straight into the middle of the court. Good work from her. That levels the score at 13-all in this third set. Join us after the break to see if Loughborough students can turn things around. Welcome back to the English Volleyball Association Cup final from Ponds Forge in Sheffield, where Malory London are finally under some pressure from Loughborough students. Set 3, it's 13-all, and a good start. Once again, Rachel Bragg through the middle with power.
Lovely shot this. Great pass. That's what started the move off. Loughborough finally starting to find some passing rhythm, releasing Bragg through the middle with great power.
Rachel Laybourne then, serving into the middle of the net. And all the good work of the previous point undone. And that's the problem with the rally scoring system. Every error you make is automatically a point. Libero change then. Brenda Molyneux, defensive specialist, comes onto court as Mallory serve. Again, wide to Bragg, and she's coming up with the shots at the moment.
Absolutely great stuff here from Rachel Bragg. She really is in the zone. Sees the block forming line and hammers cross court into the open space for the point. Fantastic angle.
Good work from Bragg to get the ball past Mallarky. And it's Rachel Bragg with the service for Loughborough. Out wide to Sumark, and Sumark just gets a piece of the Loughborough block to take the point for Mallory.
Nicely played off the block there. She didn't think or believe she was going to stick that ball straight down, so just took the sensible option, went hard off the hands. Great shot.
Good thinking then for the number 5 from Mallory. Cooper serves and makes the defensive play off the back of her serve. Good commitment there from the Mallory players to keep the ball alive. Another good block from Mallarky, and the ball's drifted away from Loughborough students. Good point for Mallory.
Great commitment, great determination here. Key point in the match. Big effort from Susan Mark. Ball comes up. That's what wins the points for Mallory. Great commitment.
Not always the big shots then that take the points. Very often it's about hard work. Well, a directional change on the shot from Chantal Mortimer, and Audrey Cooper shouting her disapproval at this one.
Tough one to call that, but it does look there's a hint of lift in this, but the benefit of the doubt being given to Loughborough on this occasion.
The point then goes to Loughborough. It's 16-all. Oh, good serve. It's an ace serve, and that's not what Mallory would have wanted after that tough decision. Jennifer Taylor comes up with the point for Loughborough, and Jeff Williams acts and decides to make the substitution. Pat Grabwell-Doyle comes off court, And to replace her in the pass, Suze Angus. Malory, though, just 1 point down. And it's Taylor from Loughborough, still with the serve. Serve straight on to the new player on court, but Suze Angus manages to deal with it. Out wide again from Williams. Virr is blocked this time, and Taylor can't get a hand on it. That's great work from Malory.
Here you can see Loughborough, though, are not going to give anything away here. They are going to trade point for point all the way to the end. Great commitment from Loughborough.
Jenny Taylor throwing herself full length after that ball. Not managing to make the play, though. It's 17-all. Rachel Laybourne from the back line, and that's a tight call, but it's been given in.
Very, very close this. Once again, all it has to happen is one piece of the ball contacts one piece of the line. You see it can there. Good call, refs.
Well, tight call, good shot from Laybourne, though. That gives Loughborough the advantage once again. Good pass into Cooper. She spreads that very wide to Maddox. But the ball's still alive. Great defence from Malory. Sue Mark from the back line, just rolling the ball over. A wasted chance from Loughborough there. This time Maddox to kill, and she does. Gets a great angle on that ball.
Great shot from Maddox. Yeah, she's making up for perhaps earlier mistakes here. Isn't going to make one this time. Drills it hard cross court, leaving the Loughborough defence floundering.
It's Lisa Mallarky once again with the serve, and this is coming to the crucial stage of this third set. Loughborough students still alive in this match, but Malory, if they can close it here, they've got the cup, and they might just do that with shots like that from Glover. Good work by the left-hander going off the outside of the block. A timeout called then by Loughborough students coach Craig Handford, and Mo Glover working very hard to make the point there. Rachel Laybourne setting up cross court, can't make the play. Let's go courtside and see what coach Craig Handford has to say.
Hey guys, we're in here. Win this set, and that's them under pressure all the time. They've never been under pressure this year. Full heads out there, just need to deliver some quality, that's all. When we get the chance to hit, we hit to win, we don't hold back.
Well, Gary, that's just what you want to hear from your coach.
Absolutely, yep. Craig there highlighting the point. This game is physical and it's mental. If they can win this set, it means a lot, and the emphasis will swing back in their favour in this game.
The Loughborough players then been given carte blanche by their coach to hit the ball hard, and it's out wide to Laybourne, who can do just that, and she goes cross court, and Sue Mark can't make the play.
Great shot here, doing exactly as Craig asked, drilling hard cross court, and as you say, undefendable.
19 points all. This is tense out on court here at Ponds Forge International Sports Centre. The 2002 Women's Cup final is in the balance. London Malory lead 2-0, but it's 19-all in the third, and they're calling for a touch, but they don't need to. It's been given in on the line.
Great shot, great commitment here from Loughborough. They really are not letting up. They're holding on to that 1 point advantage that they've fought so hard to establish.
Service again from Chantal Mortimer. Passing error from Sue Mark, but it's rescued by the Malory players. Good chase from them. On a free ball given up, but not put away by Malory. Taylor from the back line. Once again, we're into another one of these rallies where neither team can establish themselves. Good defence from Chantal Mortimer by Loughborough to keep that going. And again, the ball's still alive. Good dive from Williams, but Taylor can't bring that back into play.
Great shot, great defence here. Maddox hits this as hard as she can. Mortimer brings it up, and Loughborough give themselves a second bite of the cherry, but Glover does not let them off the hook. Using all their experience here, driving hard and fast off Mortimer's arms into the back row.
Well, we can just see how fast this game is played. This is that last point in real time, and that's how quickly the players have to react to the ball. No time at all to make decisions. Good defence from Loughborough, but Malory come away with the point. And another good serve, this time from Sarah Barham, one of the serving specialists in the Malory team. And that means Malory take a 1 point lead, getting ever closer to this cup. Service error though this time. The pressure out there on court must be incredible. 21 points all sends Katy Virr back to the service line. That's a good blocking lineup for Loughborough. Laybourne, Bragg and Taylor waiting for the Malory attackers at the net. Readjustment there from Glover as she rolls the ball into court. And Laybourne, the reverse shot goes past Glover to put the ball down. 22 points to 21. The pressure on Malory. Sarah Barham comes off. Back on comes captain Natasha Maddox. Another one of those changes made by Jeff Williams just to disturb Loughborough students' rhythm. And it does exactly that. Good coaching from him.
Yep, Jeff knowing exactly when to make the substitutions, years and years of experience. The tiniest disruption is enough to put players off. Brilliantly done.
22 all. Mo Glover with the serve. Good pass from Virr, makes up for the serve error. Goes behind to Laybourne. Good blocking once again from Mark. She's been convincing at the net today. Out wide from Cooper to Mark. And a good touch this time from Taylor. And Maddox, well, claiming that she's got the touch there, but the ball's been signalled out by the linesperson. Well, it's kicking off now. Audrey Cooper shouldn't be talking to the ref. That's Natasha Maddox's job. But Maddox thinks she got a piece of Rachel Bragg's block here.
Very difficult to see, even in slow motion, but the ball does seem to deviate in its path, which is the giveaway sign for the touch judges to call that a touch.
A bit like slip fielders in cricket. Immediately, the Malory players going up once they heard what they thought was a touch. Well, it's musical chairs out on the Malory court. That call's definitely disturbed them. Good pass from Mallarky, though. Oh, great attack from Suze Angus. A brave set from Audrey Cooper. Just when Loughborough weren't expecting it, Audrey Cooper forces the middle play. And that takes another point for Malory. And it's 23 all. A timeout has been called. And another chance, Gary, to look at this wonderful play from Malory.
Yeah, lovely set here. And Suze Angus comes in with full venom and just drills this cross-court past Rachel Bragg's outstretched arms. She is pleased about that. But we can have a look from another angle here. We actually see how much this means to Audrey Cooper. She is really fired up now.
Cooper is pumped, and that's what you need. That sort of competitor out on court. And she's levelled the match in this third set. And Jeff Williams, the coach, well, he doesn't usually look too happy when he's coaching. And you wouldn't believe that his side have just got themselves level in this set. 23 all then. It's Malory with the serve. The crucial third set. If Loughborough students win it, they're still in this cup final. If Malory take it, it's game over. Mallarky through the middle. Oh, Ashwandin, great defence from her. And the ball played on by Williams and Bragg. Taylor going down the line with the roll shot. And Glover caught out there, defending just a little bit high on the court. And she's upset about this.
Yeah, she's not pleased. A player of her experience getting caught cold from a player that didn't jump to hit the ball. She's not going to be happy at all with that.
Loughborough then with the set point. Rachel Bragg with the serve. Chance for Sue Mark through the wing. It's not killed. Williams has kept it alive. A volley over from Taylor. And it's there. Loughborough students have taken the third set. They're still in this cup final. Fantastic play from Taylor to spot the gap on court. Wonderful defence from Williams to keep the ball alive. But Sue Mark caught flat-footed in defence. And that is the set to Loughborough students. And as we watch that last point again, Gary, what was the difference in this set 3 for Loughborough?
I think when they reflect back on the stats for this set, they will find a far higher pass rate, success to the setter, and a lot more intensity and success rate on their serves. They've put pressure onto Malory and not let them off all the way through this set.
It's still 2-1 to Malory London in this National Cup final, but this is a crucial stage of the game as Loughborough students claw a set back. Join us after the break for set 4. Welcome back to Ponsforge International Sports Centre, where Loughborough students have pulled a set back in the English Volleyball Cup final. They trail Malory London by 2 sets to 1, and we join the action in set 4 at 13 points all.
Great serving pressure there, straight off the bat from Loughborough, as they did to get themselves back into this game, continuing to do so in this crucial 4th set.
This is an intriguing game. Loughborough look down and out, 2 sets to love. but they're coming back, and they're coming back with a vengeance. And it's Malory London that are looking under pressure now. Another mistake from them. Carly Williams, 15-13 to Loughborough students. Oh, but into the net. And that was a crucial serve, Gary.
Yeah, this is the sort of intensity of serve that's been getting them into the game, but also it's costing them points. If they can just up the percentage, they will get themselves in the winning position.
An overpass this time from Taylor, rescued on the net by Chantal Mortimer, but great blocking from Lisa Mallarky.
Lovely, lovely shot this. She sees the ball coming, the cut coming from Mortimer, extends her right hand and just shuts it out. Great move there.
A bit of afters as well from Mallarky, I do believe. She's another player fired up on court. Another wonderful piece of defence from Cooper this time. But the students keep it alive. Cross court from Glover, good defence from Carly Williams. Confusion again, and neither team able to establish themselves. And Maddox goes down the line, slightly deeper shot for the point.
Yeah, great shot this from Maddox, captain shot this. Long rally, under pressure, sees the line open and just drives hard over the setter's hands into the corner and out of court for the point. Great shot.
Sue Mark then with the serve. Malory now 1 point up. Rachel Laybourne wide cross court and just gets a piece of Suze Angus' defensive play there.
Yeah, good pressure this from Loughborough. She's still doing what she's been doing all game, driving hard into the angles, and Suze Angus drawn in to that shot and not happy at all.
Well, possibly that was going out, we'll never know. Good shot from Laybourne. Mortimer, a deep serve under pressure. Malory roll the ball into court, but Loughborough can't rescue it in defence. That's disappointing for them.
They will be disappointed with that, but they will still believe in themselves, in the fitness, and not lie down on this game.
Suze Angus coming off court, and back on court comes Pat Gradwell-Doyle. That's a change that we've seen Williams make on several occasions. Good serve from Mallarky onto Virr. Pressure there on Laybourne. And Laybourne this time just missing the baseline, and no touch given.
Yeah, clearly no touch in the block. Block barely formed, in fact. It's a clear and easy call for the touch judge there.
Lisa Mallarky once again with the serve. Malory established a 2-point lead. This time wide to Laybourne, and a pressure shot for her, but she tips the ball into court.
Yeah, it's not all power in the women's game. There's some finesse involved as well, and a lovely shot there.
Katy Virr, number 12, serving for Loughborough. Trying to keep them in this fourth set. Goes behind to Natasha Maddox, but good defence again from Loughborough. Keep the ball live. Wide set, chance for Glover to kill. And she does. Despairing dive from Taylor off of that block. And Mo Glover does the business for the point.
Yeah, under pressure there, set to make it all the way to the aerial, but Glover stepping inside and drilling hard through the block, just doing exactly what's expected of her at this level.
Captain Natasha Maddox with the serve. It's a deep one, it's a shank pass, but it's chased down, and Loughborough can't bring it back into play. That's a good serve from Natasha Maddox to take Malory to 2017, and a timeout forced on coach Craig Handford for the Loughborough students. It'll be interesting to hear from him, to see what he's got to say to his players down courtside.
An easy serve. It's going to be an easy serve coming back from this timeout. What we need to do is not tighten up. Nice easy pass. We've got the mismatch in the middle with Bragster. Keep it nice and simple. A's or whatever. Nice high ball. Going to give you the swing. Okay? That's where the game's going to be won.
Two fantastic coaches out there on court, and clear instructions from Craig Handford. Gary, he feels that his side have an advantage through the middle part of the court.
Absolutely, he knows and the team know that Rachel Bragg is their go-to player through the middle, and they need to exploit it.
Serve then from Maddox. It's a middle ball, and it is Bragg, exactly what the coach asked for.
Absolutely fantastic, as demanded, delivered, fantastic power and speed. Bragg just puts this one straight down.
Well, if you've ever wondered what the coach thinks of it when it all goes right, that's it. Perfect reaction from Craig Handford. Wonderful play from his team. Just 2 points down now in this fourth set. But an overpass gives Gradwell Doyle a chance to kill, and she does so.
Yep, crucial mistake from Loughborough there. They had the advantage, they seized it back, just letting it slip from the hands with a simple error there.
Glover then, an error of her own. This time she serves out wide. And this is the sideline by some considerable margin. This is really tight out on court here. Handford looks on as Rachel Bragg serves. Another overpass. Cooper manages to keep it in play. Chances now for Malory. And Glover from the back line gets some force behind that shot. Taylor tries to play it over the net, and she's missed the sideline. Confusion there for Loughborough students.
Complete confusion, yes, and Taylor gutted with that simple, basic error there. She's not happy at all with that, neither will her teammates be.
It's given another point to Mallory London, and Craig Handford calls another timeout. Jefferson Williams, the Mallory coach, with the advantage. Let's go and hear what he's got to say to his players.
It's also possible to be quick. You stay inside of her, she comes in quick, you're going to commit with her, and then you have to come in early, and then you have to come outside of the backboard attack. If you defend the backboard attack down the line, okay, force it to defend the backboard attack down the line. You're going to go to the cross court on that ball.
That shows the quality of these coaches. Jeff Williams and Craig Handford almost playing chess with their players, and that time, Gary, Jeff Williams trying to counter exactly what Handford was saying.
Yeah, he's seen what Handford's looking to do, and he's asking Susan Mark to pick up on Rachel Bragg and then go outside quick behind as well.
And that's what she's done. Once again, the players listening to their coaches and putting everything into practice. Superb blocking from Sue Mark, deciding not to go with the middle player and to take on Rachel Laybourne, and she makes the play. Off comes Chantal Mortimer, back on comes Leana Herbert. She hasn't been on since the first set. Chance for her then to impress, but Mallory getting closer to that magic 25 points. And a poor error from Jennifer Taylor, the set far too wide for her, and that gives Mallory the match point.
Substitution by Loughborough.
Once again, the substitution call, and Gary, this is just a way of slowing the game up by the coaches.
Yeah, I think this is probably referred to as hopeful substitution rather than meaningful at this stage.
Mortimer back on. Pass by Taylor. Loughborough under pressure, and that's it. Great block by Lisa Mallarky, and Mallory London are champions. They've taken the National Cup title here in Sheffield, and they've done it in some style. 3-1 over Loughborough students, and London Mallory record yet another fantastic result. 3-1, 25-20, 25-20, then Loughborough came back in that third set, but set 4 was all Mallory's, 25 points to 19. Congratulations then to London Mallory as their captain. Natasha Maddox comes up to receive the league and cup trophies from Neville Lewis of the English Volleyball Association. We caught up with the delighted Mallory players after the ceremony.
I think the pressure was more on them to get a result. They're a young team. They've got some real talent in their team as well, and they really wanted to show people they have the potential. So the pressure was probably more on them. They played well. They played very well towards the end of the third set and took that into the fourth set, in fact. Gave us a bit of trouble in the early parts, but yeah, we managed to pull through.
It was excellent. I mean, we played them last weekend in the last game of the league, and it was a bit easier actually. So they gave us a good game today, which was great because you know, it was a bit of a crowd pleaser, and we enjoyed ourselves, so it's good. It's an important win. We wanted to do the double, win the league and the cup, when we haven't done that for a while, for a few seasons. So we wanted to win it and win it quite convincingly. So we're very pleased. The coach is very pleased, and the boys that we've both done the double. It was important for me because we've got some good youngsters in our own team, and I wanted them to play and to play well. So it doesn't quite match the Olympics, but it was a great atmosphere. The crowd got behind us, so that's always helps. Elation. I mean, it's just been a fantastic weekend. You know, our men's team have won, we've won. And as I said, we had a good game, so that's the most important thing for us. We like to enjoy our volleyball, which we did, so it's good fun.
Mallory London women do the league and cup double for 2002, and that completes a clean sweep for the Mallory club, totally dominating English volleyball. The players will head for the sand now and for the English Beach Volleyball Grand Prix season around the UK. Maybe we'll see you there. Take care.